Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining me here on the WITN First Alert Desk. Hope you're all having a great morning this morning, and I hope you had a great weekend as well. Lots going on this past weekend. And you know, the fun doesn't stop. Every weekend leading up to Christmas, it feels like there's so many events going on around the East. It's obviously getting a little bit colder. Feels like each and every week, but that's what happens in December.
It's supposed to get cold. Have you got to any of the parades yet?
I wasn't able to get to any of the parades this weekend, but hopefully maybe next weekend or the weekend after. I know that there are still plenty more to go.
Yeah, down towards the coast, maybe a good beach parade. I've never been to a parade at the beach.
That sounds like a fun time.
It does. Let's go.
All right. Well, Dustin, you're going to tell us all about the weather going on today. A lot going on. If you were out early this morning, you may have saw some thick fog out there. I know when I got out the door this morning heading here to our station, it was dense. It was hard to see. It was pretty eerie. I know we were talking about it earlier. It felt like Halloween again, where it was kind of eerie out there.
Yeah.
But so far, it sounds like the fog has started to burn out, and now we're going to be welcoming in rain and snow later today.
Yeah, we did a double dose of back-to-back first alert morning, now first alert weather day. We may even extend that to tomorrow morning because we're watching for the possibility of some black ice and refreezing for some folks that could see that tomorrow. So definitely something to be weather aware.
Absolutely. All right. Well, before we talk about the rest of the forecast, we're going to talk about one of the fun parades that happened this past weekend. Greenville held their Christmas parade, and our Haley Hollinger was there, and she got to talk to so many wonderful, friendly people who talked about all of their favorites, the highlights of the parade. So we're going to take a look.
A party not even could crash. The annual Greenville Christmas Parade brought almost all of Greenville to Evans Street on Saturday night. Everyone's favorites were in attendance.
The bands.
The bands.
I'm going with Santa. I like seeing Santa.
The Grinch.
With some parade attendee veterans.
A million times we've been here.
Even saying this year was their favorite.
It was awesome. This is one of the best Christmas parades yet down here.
5 or 6, this has been by far the longest and best one we've been to.
Yeah.
Magic was in the air with snowflakes trickling down. And it was the chilly temperatures that might deter some attendees in the future.
Only if it's not cold like this again.
But from the music, celebrities, lit up vehicles and floats, and you can't forget
The dog.
The dogs.
Yeah, the dogs are so cute.
And the ponies. The little ponies.
Yeah.
Those were good. The
And
ponies.
the horse.
there was something for everyone.
My favorite part about the parade was that I got to stay and look at other people's floats and to see other people.
Well, it sure looked like a fun time there if you were able to get out. It looked like a lot of people were very cozy, had their jackets and their blankets ready to go too. It gets cold, but it's nice in the nighttime to see all the lights, light up the town.
Yeah, it's the best part in the nighttime parades, especially back home. Our parade was like the week before Thanksgiving, and they used to do it the first week of December, and they kept moving it back to November. And so, regardless, 5:30 at night, the sun setting, the weather when it can cooperate is usually pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like today wouldn't be the day to do a Christmas parade. This evening especially. Hopefully we'll have some better weather this coming weekend. But let's talk today. What are we looking at, Dustin?
I mean, the parade in the snow wouldn't be too bad either. I mean, that's my preference.
That's true. Yeah, it'll look a lot like Christmas.
It will, no doubt about it. Yeah, right now, obviously, we're still watching a few some snow flurries may be popping up on the map as we go towards the afternoon. But for now, though, still seeing some visibility issues. A lot of people are trying to get out the door this morning. Just be mindful of that because this fog is pretty thick for some of you out the door right now, and we're continue to see that visibility go up for a lot of locations. Some good news there. Say by 9 o'clock, most of this will be out of here. They did have some dense fog advisories issued here. I don't believe they reissued any. I can check real fast on the weather website. But right now, though, no fog advisory issued here. We've got all the winter weather advisories. We'll get to that in a second, though. But for now, a little visibility concerning Goldsboro and back towards the coast all morning. It's been nice and quiet there with no snow or any fog at all. So it's been a pretty quiet start. All right, let's dive right into it of course, the rain will change over to a wintry mix here for some of you here. Come on, there we go. This is what you're looking for, the bullet points, cliff note style, I like to call it. You see the afternoon, early evening time frame. Still looking like we're going to see that start between 2 and 3 this afternoon as that fine line moves in. I'm going to show you the model data in a second. Some new information just came in not long ago, so hopefully we'll get update all good to go with that. Coastal spots, just a cold rain. But tonight, though, we'll have to watch out for some black ice for some isolated spots that pick up some heavy snow or a quick coating of snow or two, up to 2 inches possible with that. Good news, though, we're all above freezing finally. Everybody is above that mark here as we go towards this morning, and those winds, that's what makes this cold. We got wind chills already down to the 20s this morning for some of you, so it is a chilly start already out the door. Now, right now, a little snow you're seeing back towards the state line. It's not even really reaching the ground. It's still a little dry, but Virginia this morning, looking at some snowfall reports coming out of the southwest Virginia, Blacksburg, and the Roanoke district there, already coming in well over almost 1.5 inches to 3 inches. They're expecting up to 5 to 6 inches maybe north of I-81, south of I-81 towards Highway 58, which is one of the longest running highways in Virginia that extends from Norfolk over to Bristol. Could possibly see well up to 2 to 4 inches of snow, and those folks are seeing those winter storm warnings extending from central Virginia over to the eastern shore. Now again tonight, this afternoon here, we'll get the snow moving in 3, 4, 5 o'clock, changing over to a north breeze at times. Winter weather advisories remain at play until midnight tonight, so those will kick in here shortly and then kick in through midnight tonight. There's that rain snow line right there. Greenville, you're teeter-tottering with freezing right now. This is where I think we're going to start to see some of the roads slowly be okay. It's not until that 5, 6 o'clock time frame we see that a little bit of snow move in and that rain snow line move over to the coast. Any temperature at or below freezing, we'll see the stick immediately because it's been so cold the last few days. It's what you need for a good snow setup. If you wanted to stick the ground, you need several nights in the cold, and we've had that. So especially yesterday morning, it was pretty cold too.
All right.
So we're going to probably be seeing that stick immediately and then stay around for a little while. So you're going to wake up tomorrow morning with a burst of snow on your car and your windshields and your grass, maybe a little bit on the pavement as well. But the problem is we're not going to be getting above freezing until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we'll have to see what the verdicts of school say with this. We did update snow totals earlier this morning. Still seeing up to 1 inch here in Greenville, maybe 1 to 2 inches north of Fountain, Bethel, Farmville, back towards Wilson, infield heading towards Jamesville, Plymouth, Edenton could pick up some couple of inches of snow, and well back to the state line they could see well easily over 2 inches or more. Now, of course, those winds make it feel cold enough out here. So tonight we could be dealing with those wind chills down to the 20s. A little bit tomorrow morning wind chill, but then Wednesday we have a south flow coming in here. It's going to get really windy in the afternoon, so we'll just keep that in mind. If you got Christmas decorations, inflatables, go and take them down. A lot of people, a lot of kids are home early today. Tell them to text the kids, say, hey, take the inflatables
Help
down.
them out, yeah.
Yes, don't let Mother Nature blow them away. That'd be the nice thing to do that too. Or you may wake up tomorrow morning and you've got inflatables in your neighbor's yard. Real quick with the wind chills here. Already by tonight, we're dropping in the 20s. So we're already going to be stuck in the 20s wind chills and some teens possibly by tomorrow morning. Definitely going to be able to another cold start to the day. And then we're going to struggle to get out of those wind chills in the 20s until we get to midday tomorrow. Finally, winds relaxing, making it feel a little more doable. And then the winds pick back up. And like I showed you that on Wednesday morning, we could see wind chills back down to the 20s again. So another couple of cold mornings at play, and then warming back up by midweek. And then next weekend, yeah, everybody's probably their eyes dropped to next Monday. That 38, that's not an era. That is legitimately possibly a high next week. Some extremely cold Arctic air could be sinking down from Canada across the country between Kentucky up to even Illinois. You could see highs in the teens and single digits. So not that cold here, but definitely some much cold air coming at play.
All right, yeah, well, that's good to know ahead of time. Get all of your winter gear ready to go. If you haven't gotten it out yet, if you're still thinking it's not cold enough for it yet, I think it's coming. So just be prepared. Have the hats, the gloves, the scarves, your winter coats ready to go, because pretty soon we'll be getting cold air. I mean, I already think it's cold enough for all of that, but
I mean, it's pretty tempered to me. I mean, I'd rather have this than like it being rainy. Like Saturday, it was
that's
not.
true.
And
when it
Friday,
was like the cold rain. Yeah.
So people are probably going to be happy to see the favorite thing to do in the snow.
I always liked building a snowman with my family. That was always a fun thing to do. But, we always just played in the snow. We built forts. Okay. Because we had enough snow to do that up in Illinois. Yeah. I wish we had enough snow to do that here, but it'll be cool to see the snowflakes. I know a lot of people always look forward to them every year here.
I always like every time we meet this past year, me and Jim tag team a couple of times in the morning show, and our producers ambushed us while they're in the end of the show. But it's always fun though, because you get out there and like, hey, have a little fun with it too. Get out there, yeah. And then the fun part becomes getting out there driving on it. But I will say,
driving, trying to get your car, like all the ice off of it. You got to think about all of those in retrospect as well. But we just want to thank you so much for being with us this fine morning. Please be safe while out on the roads if you're going to be out later today when that snow and rain does start to fall. Please be careful, and all the kids enjoy your half day if you got it. Maybe some snow you'll be able to play in the snow a little bit.
Hope so. And again, those who see the rain, I'm sorry. I wish I could have some better news. But anyway, good stuff with that. Send the pictures into us. We move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Russell will be here with you for the next couple of mornings. And when I come back, it's going to get cold again. So I'm like leaving in the cold and coming back in the cold.
All right.
Good stuff.
Well, thank you everyone again for joining us this morning. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.